Alright everybody, alright lovers, alright mush, Armour Pants here, got another videos for you. This time I'm tuning with the Gar lad who is the Duck Master. I'm going to be running two PZB2s today, which we affectionately calls the Duck, because well, it looks like a duck, doesn't it? I think the good thing about this tank is, right, this tank is great for people who want to practice skills and want to learn different things, you know, because it's really forgiving. I mean, it's like the Catholic Church with paedophiles, isn't it? I mean, you get away with murder in it. And like those paedophiles, I mean, you can make all sorts of stupid mistakes and not seem to get punished, you know. So why is this tank so good for that? Well, it's great armour, right? So really good armour on the front and on the sides. It has really fast reload. And it's very manoeuvrable in terms of like moving around on a fulcrum. It's not very fast, but in terms of moving on a fulcrum, spinning and that. And when you're moving, if you're constantly moving like that, you can decide on almost 90mm, 100mm of armour, which at tier 4 means that very few things are going to penetrate you. So it's the opposite, let's say, to an altar boy with a Catholic priest. There's going to be hardly any penetration whatsoever. So this tank then is fantastic for that. So if you want to practice skills like side scraping, armour angling, you know, brawling, head-to-head brawling, and that, this tank is fantastic for practicing those skills, because you can get away with a lot, you know. So even if you make a mistake, you won't get punished that much. Another fantastic thing about it is that unless you tune with something that can get up tiered, it doesn't get up tiered. So you're always going to be fighting tier 4, tier 3, which again allows you to practice all those skills, right? So that's why I'd recommend it if you want to learn those skills, or if you just simply want to like maybe try to improve your win rate and that, you know. So it's a great tank for that. You do need to load APCR in it because it has a small gun. It's only 47mm. So, you know, like a dwarf or an orgy, you do kind of need to bring a dildo with you, so you need to have a APCR uploaded, right? So anyway, so it is called the Duck, right? So that's what we affectionately call it, because well, it looks like a duck, like a lot of French shout tanks. And I definitely recommend that you get it and that you try to play with it and practice your skills. I mean, if you're not already a great player, then you know it's going to be a bit boring for you. But if you want to practice those skills and learn the game and that, and learn the different kind of techniques we spoke about, then this tank is great for it. You'll see why in here. So I'm tuning here with the Gar lad, who is the master of this tank, the Duck Master. By the way, I don't know if you know what a steamer duck is. And no, it's not a gay duck, before you ask. A steamer duck is a duck native to Chile and Argentina, and it is one aggressive fucker. I mean, this thing kills other birds that come into its area, other ducks. And it even kills like dogs, and you could even be known to kill cats and things. It's one aggressive little fucker. I know what people have done to upset it, but it's a terribly aggressive thing. And that's what this little fella's like. He's small, aggressive, and like that steamer duck, you know, he's got big breasts, big frontal armour. He's got a very aggressive and beak that does lots of damage to other ducks. So all these other ducks here, just like mallards, common European ducks, and that, this our little steamer duck here from Chile is just running fucking right on them. Now, what I was talking about armour angling on this, right? So this M3 medium here, right? This M2 medium, this has got a great gun on it, right? A lot of penetration on it. But watch this now. I'm just going to bounce that shot there. Didn't do any damage to me whatsoever. Angling up again here. Look at it. At the tank angle there. Yeah, it's a bit of John Travolta moves there, you know, angling her up. Now, by the way, you just saw there, you're probably wondering why the Gar lad was getting annoyed and why he said, for fuck's sake. Because he really hates when people go to the base like that, because that's not really playing the game, is it? You often find, you know, people like just drive into the base, just sit there, you know, and especially if they got some armour like a B1 or Valentine 2 or KB1 or something like that. It's really annoying, isn't it? Right? So because it kind of fucks up your gameplay and all that. But yeah, but I guess it is part of the game. You got to deal with it. Anyway, he went in there and sorted that guy out and took him out. You know. Now I don't know if you noticed the BT7 arch sitting there in the hill. Now he's just been camping there for the whole game. He's done fuck all except steal the kill in that M2 medium, and that's what he does, by the way. He's just waiting around trying to steal kills, you know, get his kill count up, and he's done absolutely fuck all during the game. So I'm just saying, can you spar or something, because there's two of them out there and they're both tank killers, right? So they've got much more range on us and they can seriously hurt us. They've both got big guns, and that Hetzer, by the way, is a hell of a player, so I don't want to be running out there blind and getting smashed. So I asked him if he knows spot, but he did fuck all anyway, you know. So anyway, we found him, we took him out there, and me and the girl lad are going to go hunt the hetzer. So again, I'm asking him, can you use spot or something, do something, stop sitting there like a big fucking lula. But he won't move. He'll move later on when he thinks he's going to get another kill. So he's just, he's moving there in a bit, but he's not really spotting, he's just coming down. So he's sort of just very annoying. I guess you have to deal with that now, you know. So by the way, watch this now, he's not going to fire once at this hetzer until the hetzer's nearly dead. So he lets me and the girl lad put in the rounds, right? So watch now, there's 1, 2, 3 from us. So the hetzer's almost dead. Now watch, coming out right angle. Watch him now, going like the fucking clappers. You know, like they're giving out free beer. He's gone now, isn't he? Because he thinks he's going to get that kill. Fucking annoying that is, isn't it? By the way, if you're not that experienced player, watch what me and the girl lad do here. We go both sides of this, because it doesn't matter who you are. You can be the best player on the planet, 75% win rate. If you get attacked from both sides, there's very little you can do. So there you go, I took him out. The guard that was coming the other side, so one of us would have got him. So if you're tuning with somebody, or just left on your own with somebody else, this is a great thing to do. So anyway, there you go, that's the duck. And that's how to play with that duck and the little steamer duck. And it's a fantastic tank, and I'd recommend it, especially if you want to practice your skills. By the way, I hope you likes this music. I loves it. It's a piece of music called The Sorcerer's Apprentice by Dukas, French composer. Made famous by Walt Disney in the movie Fantasia, which I don't know if you've seen, but I definitely recommend it. Artistically, it's a beautiful piece of cinematography, and the animation is just amazing, way ahead of its time. An absolute classic. If you haven't seen it, but the music still sounds familiar to you, well, you might be thinking, why is that? And I tell you why. Because John Williams used it as his inspiration for the Harry Potter team, which is actually called Hedwig's team. So there you go. By the way, just on that subject, somebody said to me there the other day, you know, you'd be great in pub quizzes because you seem to know an awful lot of useless shite. And yeah, and I actually would be, and I do guest appearances too, by the way. So, 2 conditions though. You got to buy me my bus ticket, and you have to buy me beer for the duration of the pub quiz. But on the plus side, I'll drink anything, except fermented crab juice and Budweiser. Alright, take it easy now. Hope you enjoyed it. Take it easy. See you now. Byes.